Test audio. Okay. You get capture. God, come on. So starting off with Mario Maker. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything set up. I literally just got home. Wait, there's a 3D word option now? Oh my god, it's a new Super Mario Brothers. Sorry, it's a Super Mario Maker Deluxe, essentially. You can hear it, but I can't show it yet because I'm trying to get the break after the walk.
Hi everyone,
Hi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Not video capture. Ugh.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
2? Oh, it's the second one. It's actually it's an actual sequel.
There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, we're starting with Switch headlines. Interesting.
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG.
I think they already revealed this. Oh my god, okay.
Your ultimate dream team from
I'm more set up
cast
now.
of Marvel superheroes.
Ah, that was
From the Guardians of the Galaxy,
trying so hard to get out. I was like, oh my god,
Avengers,
gotta catch it.
X-Men, and
So, unfortunately,
Thanos.
did miss my reaction to Mario Maker 2, but it was a given. So, but regardless, that's pretty cool that we have that now.
Or online.
Okay.
And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's
Why's my computer
ultimate
running so
cosmic
slow?
protector,
I'm not
Captain
used to
Marvel.
this.
Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe.
So hot as hell in here.
Level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team of
Wow, it's not.
possibilities
Why am I not at
beyond
60
charts.
FPS?
In
What the hell?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the
Hello.
Black Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer. Welcome back, Box Boy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too. This time, 2 players can box it up together.
What's the name? Box
To
head?
restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update.
Oh boy. What do we got?
Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update.
We just got 2.0.
What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
No! I don't want it. I ran home for you guys.
Challenger Pack 1.
Oh my god.
He's
Joker.
actually been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the
Look
end
at
of
his
the-
model.
In other words, this
got a
year,
knife, though.
springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in
Oh,
Captain
they're adding
Toad
to this?
Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
Ooh, really?
After
Free
the new
update.
All courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain
Now
Toad
that's
won't be so
mean.
nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a
Also,
long
that's
way.
weird. It's the blue Toad,
This
but with
free
the opposite
update will be
colors.
Available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses. Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving
Well,
you early access to
Too
all
bad
the
I don't
courses.
have the Switch
The rest
version.
of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It
I don't know if I
contains
want
games
to.
and
I
gives
already
you
played the
access to
original on
Captain Toad Treasure
Wii
Tracker's
U.
special episode once it's available.
It's not gonna be worth it to play again unless I. Gosh.
Steel yourself for old school action in an all new Gothic castle. The side scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side
That's what I
scrollers
thought, but I was like, I don't want to say yet.
treasure trove of side quests.
Looks like an
many
interesting
tasks,
game, though.
And small touches flesh out the campaign.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was
It's covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
you'll
surprised
engage
if it's
in character customization, subquests, and more.
It's really cool
Stop the fall
customization.
of man at the hands of demons.
If it was inspired by
Show
Castlevania.
them your dark side.
Look, this 3D version. Look at that.
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and
Oh, look,
take on
it's
Guilty
the,
Gargon.
It's the art style from Dragon Ball.
On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malron.
Oh, it's the Dragon
and
Quest
your
Builders
world
2?
from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person.
It's like Mighty Number 9 to Mega. What?
explore underwater,
Oh, Bloodstain to Mega Man?
and walk
Sorry,
all over the
Castlevania.
retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary Builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Oh, the.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
I don't recognize the.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series
Oh,
that
Dragon
defined
Quest.
the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style.
It sounds
of
so much like an
balanced
advertisement.
with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that
The Luminary of the
promises to
Stars.
succeed the
Sorry.
last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's
I mean, right now they're only showing cutscenes, so I don't know how to feel about this quite yet.
on the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the Luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members'
Looks pretty good.
As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old.
Interesting.
This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
It's cool that they give you the option. I do like some of these character designs.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
I have questions.
Disney Toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world.
I mean, online, that's cool, but what is this?
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them.
I guess I don't know about this Tsum Tsum game.
The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikonen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink.
You'd be surprised how many mobile games have been ported to the Switch.
The Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April. A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm.
So is this kind of like,
Cook some fish.
I mean, immediately my thought goes to Stardew Valley. I know it's not the first one that's done this,
Or
but
even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch.
okay, so it's a remaster.
Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
I love you. I really love you.
Heartpounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game.
So picking it up day one.
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And
5?
can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
Wow. Is it switching exclusive though?
A time will come to slay monsters.
Man, so much
and
anime
rescue
games.
lost souls.
I'm loving it.
Or those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost
Square
Sphere,
Enix.
step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones.
Oh my god, look at
To
that.
uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue
That's pretty cool.
lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different.
Okay, interesting.
You
So
must
it's not like a
choose the right
traditional
soul for the
RPG.
situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign,
That
there
is
will be many battles.
skill
You
tree.
will fight, and you will become stronger.
It's interesting. The art style is kind of like between Breath of the Wild and Fire
The
Emblem.
very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
Oninaki. I have to look into that.
Robots and Yoshi's in a world of craft.
Finally, you're talking about this
That
more.
means Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi! Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even
So they're
at
bringing
this
in the
scale,
robot
you'll have
concept.
some challenging bosses to wrangle.
That a
Using in-game
pro-
points you
yeah.
racked up, you can collect
For
crafted
some reason, I was like, I want to play something in a Yoshi game.
If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes.
Now we have costumes instead of customizable Yoshis.
Later today, we'll release a demo.
Ooh.
Play through the first course.
It's good marketing.
Crafted World game will
Especially
finally
since the
happen.
first year of this game being
We have
advertised
more
has
Nintendo
been
Switch
nothing.
headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it
What do we
going
got
so
now?
far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Okay.
Please have a look.
Show me more of Suichi.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
I don't know. What about me here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the
Ew.
world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power...
Tell me that's not
within
Suichi
you,
growing up.
travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Dodge you from now on, right?
I recognize the voice actors.
Garreg Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan.
Did I mention there's a lot of anime in this direct so far?
Of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
I read that as
including
Edgelord.
First Leader and future Emperor Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including
That guy's
everything
face.
from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership.
No.
Strategize as the battle progresses.
I can't play this game anymore.
winning victory.
I don't want people to die.
At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities.
I'm not gonna be able to play this game.
Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Oh wow, that's pretty soon. 4 months. 5. Complete with art book, sound selection, CD, steelbook, and calendar.
So, how does it look? Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
Of course you would, Soul. Of course.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Ooh boy. What do we got? Oh no. I don't know what will get me
In
excited.
the next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins.
I don't know if that picked up in my mic, but
99 players.
99?
One reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99.
What the fuck is this?
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch
How does the
Online
Switch
is
handle
for
this?
dominance in this free-to-download game.
Free to
You're
download.
attacked with garbage. Attack back to
Yes, so
defeat
bad. I would
other
freak out over
48
Pikmin
players
4.
to become
I would
the
freak
sole
out over
survivor.
Banjo-Kazooie, anything Banjo-Kazooie related.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Oh, so it's only for Switch Online people members? Okay, that makes sense.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates.
I don't know much
and
about this
escape
game.
with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads
He
of
sounds so
maps,
demented.
characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system
Nerd.
on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up.
Anything Banjo-Kazooie
on
related.
Switch this fall.
Mostly Smash. But
This dog will
Yep.
ruin your day.
what we got about this one? Rune. Oh, Delta Rune. For players that completed Undertale. A new experience by Toby Fox. Deltarune Chapter 1. So is it free? I'm assuming because it was free on PC. A censored spoiler free trailer. What is this? Hello? Get off me, you stupid bum. There aren't actually that many dogs in this game. That was amazing. For free! Okay, I figured as much. More chapters currently in development will not be free.
Now for a message from the producer.
Oh, finally I have most stuff on this.
Damon
I read someone say on Twitter that this was the least hyped Nintendo
I'm Kenichi,
Switch game ever.
producer of Damon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Damon X Machina
Oh.
Prototype Mission on
I'm gonna have to
Nintendo
get into
eShop
that.
for a limited time. The game is still in
Limited
development,
time.
but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and
It's really quiet.
customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be
Okay, so they're
conducting
pulling
a
a
short
Octopath
online
Traveler.
survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Coolio.
With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic Racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling.
I knew you were gonna say that, so that I was like,
skills.
it's not F-Zero though.
You'll feel like a pro racer as you master
I mean,
the
those
world's fastest
graphics.
cars to win motorsport's most
Those
exhilarating
graphics for
races.
Switch, like, is amazing.
From the
Like,
prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the
I would
narrow city streets of
assume
Barcelona.
they had to dull it down. This feels like a port from a different
100 cars,
console.
100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls.
Motion controls.
Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single
Yeah, it
screen.
really does look like Need for
Street
Speed.
racing to
The only
Nintendo
thing that
Super
doesn't is the,
when Grid
I don't know, the hood.
Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with Neuro.
I feel like this direct is really catered towards people who aren't expecting like the main, you know, they already released all the main titles the last couple years, so this is for those people that want something else, you know? And I'm all for it.
Blade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves
Yep,
the
I remember
saga
this was
25
talked about.
years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight.
Wonder how much they had to censor this trailer.
Unravel 2 sees players take control.
Oh, isn't Unravel a Sony game?
Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op. For
Might
some
have to do
puzzling
that.
platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo
Witcher!
Switch, experience
Is this-
Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered
Oh, sorry.
with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion.
I was almost
and
impressed.
touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore
I guess
one of
clearly
the
I don't
iconic
know
eras
the
in
series
history
Witcher.
to fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's
Get off my
Creed
back.
Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans,
Yes.
better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home
March
on Nintendo
26th.
Switch March 26th.
Should I do a new playthrough? I know I have
They've also
the
announced that
PC version,
Triple
but
Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later.
today,
Once a classic, always a classic.
I don't know much about 9,
That's
but
all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct.
what else?
Please stay with us until the end.
You guys have 4 minutes.
Let's take a look, shall we?
At what? What could you possibly announce at this point in time? I want to know. The eh? What is going on? Shin Megami? Is it? That's what I thought at first, but yeah, it looks like a. Well, again, it's my anime, but it looks sick. The visuals are really nice. Oh, hello. What the hell is that?
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand.
This game looks sick. I would totally play this game, but I don't know what it is.
All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used.
Look at that. Like, I feel like that would be pretty intense.
Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the
Masakusa
Why did you make that?
Hideki Kamiya, the wonderful 101 Bayonetta.
Get caught up in all this.
Nier Automata, from director from Nier Automata. Wow. Astro Chain. So, nothing related to anything, but it's in the. Oh, it's platinum. That's sick. I want that.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it?
Is it?
I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. The
Oh,
developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking
I
forward
forgot
to
about
learning
that.
more.
I'm sorry.
Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
I don't want to get my hopes up. It could be Animal Crossing for Switch too. Don't forget about that. Bubbles. It's anime again. Surfing. What? Dragon Ball? I don't know what to know. With Link? 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 What? What is going on? Link's Awakening. Oh, they're remaking it? Oh my god, the graphics, what the hell? The change up. Well, this came out of left field. And that was our direct.
So, what did you think?
I don't know.
Long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy classic. Why would you even make that for Switch? I'm not complaining. I'm just confused.
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
I don't know about you guys. I like that direct. There's a lot of really obscure not obscure, but just not the games that everyone like expected, and I appreciate that. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be upset that there was no Animal Crossing and no like Smash reveal. I mean, they had Joker's Martyr shown, and that's enough for me. Super Mario Maker 2 was pretty hyped too. Again, sorry that I couldn't show the reaction. I just got home like literally a minute before it started. I'm gonna have to look. Actually, you know what? Let's look back at the trailer right now because I barely watched it. I'll be honest. I was trying to set things up, so. Super Mario Maker 2. Wow, look at that. They have oh my god, it's so varied now. Mobile is free. You can actually choose the path that goes now. That's pretty awesome. Ant Trooper, Piranha Plants, Bells. So yeah, now there's a 3D world. Well, I can't tell if is it 3D? Yeah, okay. So it has. They basically kind of removed the new Super Mario Bros. Style and replaced it with a 3D world style. Hello, Luigi. But damn. Honestly, I'm glad that there is some, like, DLC coming for a lot of the... I can't believe they teased us with Smash Bros. It's like, hey, we have stuff for Smash Bros., but you can't know what it is yet. Like I said, a lot of anime like type games, which I'm fine with. I like anime type games. And I definitely want to take a look at some of those. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. Again, there's no Pikmin news, there was no Banjo-Kazooie news, but I'm happy with what we got. We got a freaking Zelda title. I mean, it's a remake. But it came so out of left field, like what? Like what? We're gonna have to look at reactions for that because I want to know what people think. They're like... That game from Platinum looks really cool. I really want to get that game. Like, I feel that... I know next to nothing of it, and I wanted to buy it day one. Three Houses was pretty interesting. I don't know. Full disclosure, I've never played a Fire Emblem game before. All my knowledge of Fire Emblem is from Smash Bros. But I really want to, I don't know, I just kind of want to look into it. Seems like something I'd be interested in. I don't know about the, your freaking students dying. I'm like, oh god, no. I'm not going to be able to live with that guilt. All I play are anime games. But yeah, that was something. Super Mario Maker 2. Glad we got news on that. The fact that they're doing demos for both Demon X Machina and Yoshi Craft, they really wanting... Yoshi Craft probably doesn't need as much advertising as Demon X Machina, but the fact that they're doing demos for both, pretty cool. Kill all the potential waifu stealers. Oh my god. The Blackened is the man who sent them to their doom. No! Trying to think. What else did we watch? I mean, there was a lot of small, like I said, there's a lot of small games, so I'm happy. There wasn't anything groundbreaking, unless you count Super Mario Maker 2 groundbreaking, which some people could. I thought it was cool. And then again, the new announcements we got were really obscure titles, like titles we've never heard of before, or really again, Link's Awakening. Where did that come from? Who at Nintendo was like, hey guys, you know what would make a really good Switch game? Let's remake Link's Awakening. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, I'm speechless from that. It's not even a happy speechless. It's what? Imagine if they remade Super Mario Land on the Switch. That, for me, would be a happy what? Make it look like wind-up toys. The art style is so, oh my god, it's HD, but cartoony, so cartoony, And then they had an anime opening. I wonder if those are gonna be, animated cutscenes now. I don't know what to expect. I'm just happy. We got something to hold us off. You know, we got Smash Jokomata. But they didn't say when the 3.0 update was coming, did they? They were just like, hey, update's coming. What's gonna happen in it? You'll just have to find out. Is the update gonna happen and then we're gonna find out by playing? Or are they going to, the day of, they're gonna be like, this is what the update has. Now, there you go. I know, this direct wasn't meant to impress us. It was meant to basically what every direct supposed to do. Update us on titles coming. Before the end of April. So, possibly a month and a half. Sounds about right. Yeah. That was quite a direct. I'm gonna have to look at Twitter and see what people are saying. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do this real quick. I'm sorry for how flushed I look, because, again, I got off of work 5 minutes before this went live. I practically ran the rest of the street. And I was like, oh my god, set it up, set it up, set it up. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we got, and I'm happy to see what we got next, because a lot of games are coming. We got freaking Steins Gate Steins Gate Elite. That's coming next week on the Switch. Gonna be playing through that. Obviously more Smash. There's always gonna be those people, but people should be happy. Hey, for the last couple months, we haven't had a direct, and we finally had one, and it was to share new titles and talk about an old title. If you're honestly disappointed, you got Mario Maker 2. Maybe people don't like the Mario Brother Star, which is fine. But you got Link's Awakening. People don't want a remake, or they just don't like Legend of Zelda? Well, you got all of these really unique, cool games. Like, hell, I think the next Direct is not going to happen until, like, May. At this point, like, maybe an indie Direct. Indie? Or, like, a 3DS Direct. One of those two. Bayo 3, I definitely see. Like, if they were going to announce Sora for Kingdom Hearts, I feel like this would have had to be the Direct that they did it in. If it's not this one, it will have to be E3, because I don't see them announcing Sora so casually in a Direct. I don't know. Like, this one made sense because it's so close to when Kingdom Hearts 3 released. So it would have literally, like, went off of that hype. But I could also see them doing it at E3 to give a resurgence, you know? Like, people are still going to be hyped, but it's going to bring more hype to both series again. In your opinion? See, I thought of, like, maybe every 2 months, but I feel like, nah. We got the Direct. And I feel like if we do get a Direct, I feel like it's going to be focused on a game. I don't feel like it's going to be focused on, like, headlines like this one was. So, like, maybe a Luigi's Mansion Direct in April. Who knows? But yeah, I'm happy. We got what we got. Alright, now I'm gonna go watch Direct reactions and see what the flood of Twitter comments has. So, I probably will stream again later tonight. But let me take a break first, because... I was such in a rush. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.